Okay. Hey there, everyone. What is going on? As always, I am Bobathan, and welcome to the newest episode of the Cold Take podcast. As always, we've got my co-hosts Smeekwell and Zach. How are you guys doing?
Good. Do you know what episode we're on?
I'm gonna say 9.
I think
Am
you're
I right?
I think you're
That's
right.
a shout. Yeah, I think it's not.
I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I edited 8, and I put it up.
Yeah.
That's how I knew. You asked me last week. I would have had no idea.
Yeah. The only reason I know is because it said we posted one video that was just cold takes number 7.
Yes.
And so I think we've done 2 since then. So that's how I know.
Well, that's what happens when Roy posts it, because Roy doesn't want to think of a dead title. He did say,
to be fair, he asked us. And
I asked. Yeah, I don't want to respond.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think it's because and then Roy and I went to the gym, and I'm like, Roy, what'd you end up naming the podcast? Just Cold Take 7. I'm like, okay. Yeah. No, it's been a pretty relaxing and chill week in the world of sports and entertainment. Maybe not gaming. Gaming had a big week. But we can start off with sports, and I think other than the NBA preseason starting yesterday, I think the biggest news was Paul George's $225 million contract extension, which is nuts.
That's
what
big.
How long did he sign for? And do you guys? How long?
Didn't you just?
Oh, no,
Wasn't it just an extra 2 years or something? I don't know.
I'm looking on Sportsnet. It still hasn't popped up.
Was he the one that said he wanted to retire in OKC?
Yeah.
And in Indiana.
And in Indiana, and now he said it in LA too.
Yeah. See if he requests a trade next year.
Right?
Contract extensions don't mean anything anymore. Too. People just request freaking trades, and then they get forced out.
Yeah.
They'll sign a supermax, and then next year they'll be like, "All right, I want to leave."
So his total contract is now worth $225 million. It was a $190 million contract extension, and it's over the next 4 years.
Okay.
Oh, 4 years. Sure.
Yes, it will expire at the end of the 2025 season. His overall contract.
That's gonna be tough if Kawhi doesn't resign.
Yeah, if Kawhi doesn't resign, he doesn't stay.
I'm sure.
You think he forces his way out?
Yeah.
If he's signed for that long, they won't really have to trade him. It's the same thing with James Harden, right? He's not.
I think Kawhi wants to stay though, because he already won twice, and he just wants to be in his hometown.
Just live in LA.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, that's why everyone's saying, "Oh, he's coming. He's staying in Toronto. He's staying in Toronto." My whole thing was he probably wants to go home.
Yeah,
that's why I assumed he was always going to LA.
I think if they didn't get Paul George, though, he was going to stay or go to the Lakers. But I mean,
imagine him on the Lakers.
He was going to go to the Lakers, and then
it would have been LeBron, AD, Kawhi.
Yeah, and then
that would have been crazy.
They wouldn't lose.
Yeah. That would have been ridiculous.
They might have beaten the 72-9 record. Sorry, was that right? 73 or was it 73
9?
Yeah,
sorry,
I don't know if they would have went for it. Like Kawhi probably would have played like 50% of the games. LeBron and AD probably would have sat out a lot too. Like they probably rotated. Like Kawhi barely played last season too.
Yeah.
Which is such a weird. I get it, I think, but like it's so weird because other sports don't do that.
I get it for Kawhi because he's like he has like injury problems, and
that's fair.
If you're LeBron and you're like 36 and you're trying to, if you're like 30 and you've had no injury problems, like play as much as you can. Like if you're not sore or something,
Ja won't do that. RJ won't do that. Zion probably won't. I mean, Zion's a different beast.
Yeah, but Zion probably has to.
Yeah, probably have to sit out some games.
Right? Yeah. Oh, man's nuts.
I mean, the thing with the NBA too, with that is, I mean, you can afford to sit out if you're one of the top teams too, because there's so many games in this. There's 82 games, so.
What is it this season? How long is this season?
72 games, I believe.
70. NHL starts. Well, it's not officially announced, but like 6 owners have come out and said that they're starting on January 15th, and they're only doing 52 games.
How many is it normally?
82.
Okay, it's the same.
They basically run parallel the NBA and the NHL usually. Like I think the NHL is usually like a week or two behind or something.
Yeah, except for in the Stanley Cup.
Or the opposite way, yeah.
Yeah, the Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup ends usually before the NBA championship, only because the NBA takes 8 years to do their playoffs. There's like 2-day breaks in between.
Yeah, they do take
NHL plays every other day.
Yeah, this was the first year where they did that because of in the bubble they just played every other day.
Yeah. Was there any other big basketball news this week? I don't. Preseason started.
Preseason starting, which doesn't look great. Like it just looks.
Boring. When did this come?
Yeah, it is. I watched a bit of. No, I think I watched a bit of the Pistons-Knicks game, which was just not great to watch.
Why would you do that?
I wanted to see if LiAngelo was going to get put in the game.
That's fair. That's fair.
And then I realized I was wasting my time, so I just got out of there.
So you guys probably already saw this, but apparently the 76ers are the most likely trade destination for James Harden.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, just because they probably have a lot to offer.
Would they trade one of the big names? Would they trade Embiid? Would they trade Simmons?
They'd probably get rid of Tobias Harris and maybe a couple picks. I don't know.
I feel like they'd have to trade one of those guys, though.
I feel like they would too, but it's
to bring in Harden. Yeah,
but here's the thing: is also like Harden's gonna leave no matter what, so it kind of handicaps them. But I mean, I could see them giving up Ben Simmons for.
Harden's gonna leave at the end of next season. He has to play this season.
He has to play this season and the next. I'm pretty sure. Like, he doesn't.
Yeah.
So realistically they have 2 years to trade him.
Yeah, but how much is his stock going to go down?
That's fair.
His stock is pretty high right now, so probably.
As we're currently speaking, the Raptors are winning.
Yeah,
81-65. But,
yeah, not an important game.
Nope.
We can talk NFL. The Steelers lost this week for the first time to the Washington Football Team. What a name!
That's tough.
Are they changing it from that, or is that their name from now on?
That's their stand-in name.
Oh, stand-in, okay.
So when it was announced that Washington would lose the Redskin name, someone went and trademarked literally any name you could think of that would relate to Washington. He went and trademarked it, and he told them he wants something like $10 million for the naming rights.
Damn.
I know the Generals said they would give up their name and change their name. The team that plays the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, right.
I don't think you'd want to be associated with
the
team that gets blown out by 200 every game.
Hey, they've won one.
Yeah, one game.
They have one. No, but yeah, they lost. Washington beat Pittsburgh, which is shocking. I mean, Pittsburgh was going to lose the next week anyways to Buffalo, but
we'll see, I guess.
We'll see. Primetime game tomorrow, or when this comes out, it will be tonight. But and then unrelated to the NFL, but still football. Sarah Fuller, the girl who kicked was the first ever girl to kick a kickoff, scored her first ever women's point in men's football. And she kicked an extra point.
Hey, nice. Good on her.
Yeah. Other than that, in college football, Chuba Hubbard, however you want to pronounce it, is going to stop playing college football and just declare for the draft. He doesn't want to risk getting injured. So, yeah. And then, on relation to something Zach mentioned 2 weeks ago, I think, about Russell Wilson being the best QB in the league, they lost to the New York Giants.
To be fair, they have the worst defense in the league.
Yes, they do.
It's not Russell Wilson's fault.
No.
He keeps them in every game.
They almost lost to the Eagles last week, but they scored one
You put Russell Wilson on a team with a competent defense, and they'll be unreal.
Yeah, for sure. We can hop over to entertainment. I was going to say we could talk about Mando, but I haven't watched Mando yet, and I don't know if either of you have.
No, we both.
Did you already ask him? Yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing...
I forgot about it.
One thing I do want to go through, I mean, there's 61 titles, but I wanted to talk about it. I have the list of everything Disney announced, and there's some big name stuff on here.
Lots of Star Wars stuff, I know that.
So, Only Murderers in the Building is for Hulu, but it's Selena Gomez, Steve Martin, and Martin Shorts. The Dropout, Dope Sick, 9 Perfect Strangers, The Old Man, American Horror Story, which I didn't know Disney did, but they own FX and Hulu apparently.
American Horror Story is lit. Great show.
I haven't
Never watched it. Yeah, I heard it's good though.
Platform, it's just called Platform, another Hulu project. Reservation Dogs, a Hulu project. Why the Last Man? It's based off comics. It's also going to Hulu. Alien Alien from the Alien series is getting a TV show, also on Hulu. Shogun on Hulu.
Just a bunch of stuff we can't watch.
No, but now we're getting into it. So we're getting into all the Star Wars stuff now, though. Star Wars Rangers of the New Republic. Little is known about this, but it's in the same timeline as Mando. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a spin-off of Cara Dune. So the chick in Mando. Ahsoka is getting her own TV show, played by Rosario Dawson, who is one of my favorite actresses.
She was really good as Ahsoka, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Ahsoka will also be in another one we'll talk about in 1 second, but there is Star Wars Andor, which is a film, I believe. It's a film, and it's going to revisit the characters from Rogue One. I personally was bored with Rogue One. Everyone I know liked it.
I loved it.
I just found it very slow and boring. Until the end. Then the end got nuts, and then you have that unreal Vader scene they had.
Mm-hmm.
Then
the Vader scene was such a good little ending, or just even just like a little throw-in.
So finally, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series was announced. It is only going to be a mini-series, but Ewan McGregor will reprise his role as Obi-Wan. Hayden Christensen will be playing Darth Vader, and apparently Ahsoka is going to be in it as well.
Yeah, I'm super hyped for that.
And Zach and I have already talked about this. I mentioned it to Roy. As long as it's as good as Mando, these will all succeed.
Yeah. I know the spin-offs are by both Jon Favreau and what's his name? Nathan Filoni that wrote Mandalorian, that do Mandalorian. I don't know who the other ones are by though. So
well, and then next up we have Star Wars Visions, which is an animated Star Wars series. Star Wars Lando is getting his own series. We're gonna learn who shot first, apparently. Star Wars Acolyte, Star Wars A Droid Story. So this is an R2-D2 C-3PO series, and it's going to be animated. Then there's a show called Willow. Indiana Jones 5. I don't know why they're doing another one. And
is it Shia LaBeouf again?
No, it's Harrison Ford.
Oh, yeah, I figured, but...
It's scheduled to come out in 2022, but it's the same director as Logan. So maybe it's going to be an ending like Logan. Star Wars Rogue Squadron was announced. A bunch of National Geographic stuff. Big Shot is apparently a Mighty Ducks reboot, which has me hyped. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's a basketball TV show. They mentioned the Mighty Ducks reboot in it with Nicole Brown, John Stamos, and Jasleen. I can't pronounce her last name. Hocus Pocus 2, a bunch of inspirational sports stuff. Cheaper by the Dozen, Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Oh, I love Cheaper by the Dozen.
Diary of the Wimpy Kid's goated.
I've only seen like
the
2
books, not the shows. Nah.
Yeah, the movies suck.
I think I've read one of the books in elementary
Roderick
school.
Sucks.
I actually read I saw a TikTok and it's like, you guys notice that there's no people of color in any of the Diary of the Wimpy Kids? That town is racist. And then there's the one kid, I forget his name.
Fragley?
Like, no, he is whatever. He's a person of color, and then the guy goes, "This kid was definitely fucking kidnapped."
Oh,
the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. I don't know who Buck is. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, done with Andy Samberg and John Mulaney voicing them.
That's dope. Good. Yeah.
Pinocchio live action, dumb. Peter Pan, Wendy live action, dumb.
Yeah, I'm not excited for any Disney live action stuff. I still haven't watched Mulan.
My sister, actually, that's what we talked about at dinner. My sister and my nieces watched it last night. They were trying to tell me it was good. I refuse to watch any of the live actions.
Yeah.
The one I'm refusing to the most, like that I won't break my ground, is Aladdin, because Aladdin's probably one of my favorite Disney movies. And I refuse to have it ruined by.
I feel like it's actually pretty good though, but I won't watch it either.
Did you see Lion King?
No, I mean, I told Zach this. I haven't seen Lion King. I didn't ever see Lion King until that I was like in university, so I have no interest. Disenchanted, an Enchanted sequel. I don't know if you guys ever saw Enchanted. Good movie.
Nope.
Is that the one with Amy Adams?
Yeah.
I think I have seen it.
Sister Act 3. Baymax is getting his own show from Big Z.
I love Big Hero 6.
I haven't seen it.
Baymax is so cute.
So, Zootopia Plus is
I love Zootopia. I think Zootopia is one of the best.
What
Disney
do they call
movies.
it? It's called Zootropolis here, I think.
Zootropolis, yeah. I think they changed the name for like the UK and Canadian. Yeah. I don't know why.
Tiana, so the princess from Princess and the Frog is getting. Moana is getting is getting a sequel. I cannot pronounce this, but it's a Pan-African entertainment company making it. It's based on an African comic book, and it looks pretty cool. Encanto is never heard of it. Popcorn. It's a short about popcorn. Zach, you're gonna love this. Doug Days. It's Doug from Up.
Oh,
he's getting his own
so
series.
Cute. I love Up.
Cars is getting its own series, and there's a new series called Win or Lose. There's a new series called Turning Red.
How long is this list? Jesus.
Yeah, I'm on forever.
I'm on the last list. I got one more before we hop into the...
who have to we're gonna endure this.
You should have left a link in the comments. Let them read it themselves.
Whatever. Gives us something to talk about. 8, we're on 8. So 8 is probably the one I'm most excited for. I sent Zach a text right away. It's called Lightyear, and it is a Buzz Lightyear story where
it's gonna be bad.
Chris Evans will be voicing the real Buzz. So there's that, and then we're in the Marvel universe. We got Secret Invasion, Ironheart, which is the girl taking over as Iron Man. Armor Wars, don't know what that is. The Guardians of the Galaxy is getting a Christmas movie. I Am Groot is a series. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. And the biggest one of them all, the rebooting Fantastic Four for a third time. And that's done by John Watts, who directed Spider-Man.
Hopefully that one will be good because it's Disney this time and not freaking... Was it Fox doing it before? Or was it Sony? No, it was Fox, right?
I think Fox did one and Sony did one.
Well, it would have been one or the other. It would have been one or the other because it's whoever owns it. I think it's Fox. I think that's how they got it back. Was Fox because I think Fox owned X-Men and Thing, and Sony only owned Spider-Man.
I'm looking at Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. It was 20th Century Fox.
Yeah, I think Sony only owns Spider-Man, or they might own other ones, but
yeah. I have had nothing but disappointment with the Fantastic Four movies.
Some of the best comics, but yeah.
Yeah. So,
I feel that.
I think the thing I'm most excited for is the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I think the thing I'm most excited for coming out soon is the Pixar movie got Soul that's going right to Disney Plus. No extra payment.
Ooh.
So that I will be watching the day it comes out.
I'm sure I'll receive a couple texts about that. No, I think I'm most excited for the Obi-Wan Kenobi stuff. I think Mando will relit my my liking of Star Wars. I wasn't the biggest fan. I didn't dislike any of the new trilogy. Like, I didn't hate on it like everyone else did, but I definitely they weren't as good as the originals. The real debate is what was better, the new ones or the prequels.
Oh, the prequels. I love the prequels. Yeah,
the prequels are so good.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't watched the prequels in so long. I just liked them a lot when I was younger because I was like the first Star Wars I ever saw. So
go ahead, Zach.
Okay, I'll go. I think the prequels. I think the story is way better, but I think you hear that?
Yeah.
The oh my god, the performances in like Adam Driver and John Boyega. I forget. Daisy Ridley. Like they're all really good in the sequels, but I just think the stories weren't that good.
I definitely think that my favorite Star Wars movie is still Revenge of the Sith. It was the first Star Wars movie I saw in theaters, but I definitely think it was by far my favorite. So
yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the Star Wars movies till I was in like grade 8 or 9 or something like that. And my friend made me watch the originals first, so I think my favorite is still A New Hope, but
that's fine.
I really like the prequel. Like
they're all average.
Yeah, come in. Go ahead.
All average movies.
All average, yeah.
All subpar, if we're being honest.
Oof, there's no Avengers Endgame. But yeah,
none of them will ever live up to Kung Fu Panda. In my eyes.
Trash. But yeah, anything else entertainment wise for you guys? I don't know if anything happened this week.
I'm sure stuff has if I were to go on Screen Rant, but it's probably small stuff. I don't know.
That was literally that list was from Screen Rant.
Oh yeah, true. There you go.
Smeagol uploaded a few videos, so
yes, check those out.
Yeah, Bobothan live streamed.
And we'll have uploaded already by the time this is out.
Yeah. So those are your two best sources of entertainment right there.
Mine's one of them is, and that's his, not mine.
Oof.
Gotta be proud of your content, my guy. If you don't like it, who's gonna like it?
Exactly.
I'm not good at that though. Let's move over to gaming, and before we talk about this one list I wanted to talk about, we have the Gaming Awards. And I won Content Creator of the Year. Totally. Thank you for my award. No, Valkyrie won Content Creator of the Year, and I am actually very glad for her. She's killed it this year. She's very entertaining to watch play Among Us. And she deserved it. I saw a lot of people who were trashing her, being like, there's so many better creators. This girl has averaged like 150 to 200,000 viewers for the past 6 months playing Among Us for 8 hours a day, and she never dips below 100,000.
Yeah, she's obviously very good at what she does.
Yeah, and her group is good. Her and Corpse interacting is just some of the funniest stuff I've seen on stream or on YouTube.
I like their whole Among Us. I like their whole Among Us group with Psychino and Toast,
Pokimane and
Corpse, Pokimane. I think they're all pretty good together.
I saw a lot of people saying that Dream deserved it. He played. A lot of people's names are thrown up there, but you gotta understand.
I can understand Dream or Corpse.
But here's the thing: it wasn't just content. It wasn't just streaming, and it wasn't just uploading. It was everything they did in the year. Yeah. And Valkyrie did her stream. She uploaded. She's a part of 100 Thieves, in which they do videos on their channel. She's all over the place.
Yeah.
And I 100% agree that she deserved it.
Wasn't it mostly just streamers, though?
Yeah, I'll get to that. I have the list here. I did want to talk about Game of the Year as the first category. And Game direction is second. They were both won by The Last of Us Part 2. How do you guys feel about that? Because Roy and I love the game.
I didn't play it.
I know you didn't play it, but Roy, how do you feel about it? You think it deserved it?
I mean, that's the best game I played this year, so.
The other options were Hades, which we'll talk about. It's on that list I wanted to talk about. Ghost of Tsushima, which I have downloaded, have never played. The Final Fantasy V Remake, Doom Eternal, and Animal Crossing were the other ones.
I've only played Animal Crossing out of those.
I knew Animal Crossing wasn't going to win, but
I think Animal Crossing is lit, but I can't compare it to the other ones.
Yeah, The Last of Us was just unreal.
PlayStation on top, baby.
Yeah, a lot of people were pissed off they killed Joel. I get it, but the game is nowhere near as bad as everyone says it is. It was a great game with a great story, and I think it deserved its award.
Wasn't it short? Like really short?
No, it was about the same length as the first one. 20, 25 hours.
Yeah, it was a good length game.
Next up, this one's for you, Roy, because you're a little bit more excited for this than me. But the most anticipated game was won by, can you guess?
Fable.
Nope.
Elden Ring.
There you go.
Yeah.
Roy's been hyped for this.
Oh, yeah.
So am I. But Breath of the Wild was nominated too. So everything you play, Zach, well, you played 3 of them. Halo Infinite, Horizon's sequel, and Breath of the Wild. The other one was God of War and then Resident Evil.
Horizon Zero Dawn and Breath of the Wild are 2 of the best games I've played in a long time.
And then so best ongoing game was won by No Man's Sky, which is good for them.
Why?
Not Fortnite?
It beat Fortnite, Warzone, Destiny 2, and Apex. Apparently, the game's unreal now.
Yeah, I heard it got quite a bit better.
Small games don't get a shout, eh?
Well, now we're gonna read indie games. Hades won, which was also nominated for Game of the Year, beating out Fall Guys, which was weird. Best new indie game went to Phasmophobia, which we played. Best mobile game.
Yeah, I heard that too. That Phasmophobia gets super boring.
Best mobile game was won by Among Us. Good for them.
Makes sense.
Should have been Clash Royale.
Best community support went to Fall Guys. And then I don't think there was anything else really big. Best fighting game, Mortal Kombat, great games. Animal Crossing won Best Family Game. Best Multiplayer Game went to Among Us, which is nuts.
I guess Animal Crossing is a family game. You can't really play it with your family, but I guess it's
such a best sport. Can you guys guess the best sports game winner?
I already know who.
Okay,
who won
so
it.
Zach, I'll read you the options and you can pick which one won. FIFA 21.
I hope not.
F1 2020.
Lit game.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 remastered. Dirt 5 and NBA 2K21.
Probably Tony Hawk.
Yeah, it was Tony Hawk.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure. I know there was a
game that got remastered.
But that's what I was wondering. Yeah, I was like, would they not give it to it because it's remastered? But
so
those games are great. So
you were asking about content creators of the year.
Yeah.
The other 4 nominated were Tim, Nick, J.N. Lopez, who is a Black rights content creator. She creates and streams, and I believe I read like all of her donations go towards helping people of color in need.
Oh, okay.
And then Alana Pierce, I think is her name. She was another nominee. So those were, I don't know what they do, if they stream or...
Yeah, I think everybody primarily streams and then they upload their streaming content on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so those were the gaming awards, like all the major ones that matter to us.
Aren't the streamies on tonight?
Are they?
Are they? So. I remember the one time I asked Roy if he was going to watch them and he laughed at me.
I know, I think...
I've never watched them either.
They all used to play 2K. They got nominated for
Actually, another one, best action adventure game went to The Last of Us as well, ahead of Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Miles Morales, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, and Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, I think it's on right now, the streamies.
Wait, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order came out
this year?
What?
That's wild.
I feel like it came out at the end of last year.
Yeah,
maybe that's why it missed it.
Or something,
Star Wars Jedi.
It came out this year. That's crazy.
Yeah, November 15th.
Okay,
yeah, probably just missed the nomination.
I would have run a little crazy there because that.
I feel like I played that game eons ago.
Right? Holy. That was the Gaming Awards. Was there any you guys think you disagree with? I don't think so.
I think Fortnite should have won Best Current Game.
I agree that Fortnite or Warzone probably should have won Best Ongoing Game.
Fortnite.
And Zach doesn't even play Fortnite.
I haven't played Fortnite probably since Season 3.
Jesus.
Maybe once or twice and then instantly deleted it because I can't keep up.
Before we talk about this, the best 20 video games of the year, and I'll skip the ones we've never heard of, but Roy, do you want to talk about Cyberpunk? Because you've played it. Well, Zach doesn't have it, and you've played it infinitely more than me. Talk about the feel of the game. Do you like it? Do you like the story? Go ahead.
So, I'm really liking the game now. At first, I didn't like it because it was very glitchy. And then I realized I had to update my graphics card. And that literally fixed 95% of the glitches. And now it's just a bunch of dumb glitches someone will be calling on their phone and their hand will go through their head or something. It's not really stuff that affects the gameplay and stuff. But it's definitely not good as good as GTA or even Red Dead for an open world shooter game. But really enjoying it. A lot of people hate the game a lot.
I don't know why.
I was reading reviews on Metacritic and people were complaining about the dumbest things.
I think it's just when something's hyped like that and it's not perfect, it's people are just going to nitpick.
I mean, it got so hyped and then everybody said it was overhyped and it wasn't going to be good. So, I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of where I expected it to be, I guess.
Yeah, I expected it to be good, not
phenomenal.
Yeah,
unbelievably especially when it gets delayed 8 times. It's
yeah, exactly.
I don't know, but
so you liked it overall, though?
Yeah, good game overall.
And you're almost done, right?
I mean, I have 10 missions left, so I'll probably take me another 15-20 hours to beat it.
Fair. Okay, so the best games of 2020. Number 20 went to Resident Evil 3. I don't have any of you guys actually played a Resident Evil.
No, I watched someone play Resident Evil 7, I believe was the newest one.
Yes.
And that one looked very good.
Yeah. Have either of you heard of Immortals Phoenix Rising?
I have heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
That got 19. Gears of War mobile game, PC game. It's all about tactics. That got 18. Watch Dogs Legions. Have you played it, Zach?
No, Brandon really likes it though.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Brandon about it? I've never played. Yeah, I've never played a Watch Dogs game.
Neither have I, but I've heard they're good.
I heard the first one was trash, and then the second one really improved it.
I haven't played any of them for even a second, so I don't really know anything.
The first line of this says it feels like an old school Rockstar game. So that's good, I guess. I know you guys wouldn't have heard of those. Astro's Playroom got 14th. Do you know what that is, Zach?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's the PS5 thing, right?
Yeah, so
it teaches you how to use the console.
Yes, and the whole thing is inside your console, so you're traversing through the console, and it's got this whole world built in your console. I heard it's an 8-hour game, and everyone I know said it's everyone I've read or watched on YouTube have said it's very good, especially for a free game. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 got 12. My biggest upset with this is they haven't remastered Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, which was one of my favorite games growing up. So the second that comes out, I will be buying that and playing that.
I really like the Underground, Tony Hawk Underground 1
yeah,
and 2.
Fair.
I don't know which one I played, but I played one of them on I think my old PlayStation, like old PlayStation.
It was definitely one of the ones we just mentioned.
Yeah, and freaking loved it.
Animal Crossing New Horizons got 11, which, I mean, it's crazy to think that, like, 7 months ago, this was all anyone was talking about.
Animal Crossing was huge. I remember it dropped during quarantine and people were lining up and stuff, and like it got a lot of hate for it. And then people, like, the fact that it's still selling like crazy and the Switch is still selling like crazy is.
I'm gonna take a break from this list real quick. I actually sent something in our chat the other day. The top 10 best-selling games of 2020 year to date: Cold War, Modern Warfare, Animal Crossing New Horizons is still in the top 3.
And that excludes
online sales.
Online sales, yeah.
Madden 21 got 4, The Last of Us got 5, Ghost of Tsushima got 6, Assassin's Creed Valhalla got 7, the Final Fantasy VII Remake got 8, Marvel's Avengers got 9, don't even talk to me about that, and 10 went to Super Mario 3D All-Stars, again, excluding online sales. And the fact that Avengers was bought so heavily and sucked so bad, I feel bad for everyone who bought it. Number 10 on this list, though, was Spider-Man Miles Morales. And literally the opening line is, the fact that the PS5 can render this whole city in under 5 seconds makes this game absolutely beautiful. I don't think you bought it yet, Roy, right?
No.
Or you are going to, I don't know.
No, I'm not going to.
I played the original Spider-Man on my PS4, and then playing this on the PS5, it looked like you were walking through New York. Like, it looked like it was perfectly in New York. The graphics were phenomenal. I've had no issues graphically with my PS5. I've had some loading issues, but the graphics have just been stunning.
Yeah, the graphics are really good.
Yeah, wasn't it only like an extra like 10 hours of gameplay or something like that, though?
I think it's 14.
Yeah, like they barely added anything.
Yeah. Well, it's 14 hours of the main story. Then you can do all the side quests, which add nothing to the story.
Yeah, okay. But are they new side quests, or are they from the old?
Yes.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot 4 got number 9. Cyberpunk came in at 8, which I think is a little recency bias. But like Roy said, the game's good. Final Fantasy VII Remake came in at 7. The new Half-Life, which no one would have ever expected to come out, came in at 6. It was only a VR title, though.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal came in at 5th. Hades, the game that's come out multiple times now, made it to 4th. It's an indie game. It kind of looks like Dota, but I don't really know. Ori and the Will of the Wisp got 3rd. They gave The Last of Us Part 2 number 2, and then number 1 was Ghost of Tsushima. Roy, you've played both. What do you say is better?
Ghost of Tsushima, there's a lot more to do. That's a lot longer. I really liked what I played of it, but I stopped playing. I don't know why I stopped playing, but
you told me you thought it was too easy.
Yeah, like that's the only. Like after playing, because I played Sekiro before that, which is kind of similar to that game.
Yeah.
And then, it's way easier than that.
The opening line to this is where The Last of Us 2, if we're splitting hairs, does overstay its welcome just a smidge, which I agree with. When all said and done, Sucker Punch's long-awaited new IP is an absolute knockout. And I will agree with that, because I said this to Roy and I said this to my brother-in-law, that The Last of Us 2 was about 2 to 3 hours too long.
Yeah, the last part of it was so pointless.
Yeah, you go on, honestly, spoiler alert, it's been out for long enough now. You do what you think finishes the game. They settle down on a farm, and then you decide, hey, we have to go kill this girl. You walk all the way across the country, you find her, and you just let her go. You guys fight for a bit, then you let her go. Like, nothing happened. And so, if they're going to make a third one, I have no idea where they're going to go from there. Because...
when it was going longer, I was kind of excited that the game would be longer because it was really good. But then that was just an awful way to do it. It was just a waste of time, pretty much.
They could have ended it right when they went to the farm, and I would have been content with that. It wouldn't have been the best game I ever played, but it would have been a solid story. But they had to go track down Abby and try and kill her, and then just not kill her. So, yeah. That was gaming. I've talked a lot today. Zach, we'll move it to you for your hot or cold.
Okay, here we go. So, hot or cold with my first take. Here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Avocados are overrated.
Avocados are very good.
Oh, no, I disagree. I think they're okay. Like,
I agree.
There's no flavor to them, and avocado toast is trash. I will never choose avocado toast over.
That's such a bad option. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I don't eat avocados, but I love guac.
Okay, that's different. Guacamole is good, but there's other stuff.
They add a little more to that.
Yeah, like just like avocados were like all the rage for like years, and people still love them. It's like
I don't think I've ever eaten a plain avocado.
Yeah, they're just mad overrated.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, my next take, another food take. Soup is mad underrated.
Facts. Soup is goated.
Soup is so good.
Soup is good.
He's not.
It's not my favorite food or anything.
Roy's dissenting on this one, yeah.
A nice bowl of tomato soup and a grilled cheese, solid meal.
Here's my thing. I rarely have soup. Like, I'll have soup once in a blue moon. And like maybe when I'm sick or something. But every time I have it, I'm like, this is so good.
Yeah,
like,
why don't I have it more?
I'm like, whenever I have a bowl of soup, I'm like, this is like amazing. I don't know. I agree. Like whenever I go to like my nana's house or something.
Yeah.
And she makes me a bowl of soup, I'm like, this is amazing.
With pastina in it? Oh.
Ooh. So good. Anyways. That one didn't get as much heat as the bacon one last time. Bacon one.
No, yeah.
All right. This one's a gaming one. Wii Sports is the GOAT of launch titles.
Facts.
Yeah, Wii Sports was...
Like, think of a launch title. Wii Sports is better than all of them. I'll still play Wii Sports to this day. If
There's not a
come play Wii Sports. Yeah.
There's not a single bad game on Wii Sports.
Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. Both amazing.
Yeah.
The best launch titles.
For sure. Boxing and baseball on Wii Sports, just so much fun.
Golf and tennis for me.
Golf and tennis, really? Over baseball?
Oh, yeah. Baseball gets kind of boring because it's like you only
baseball's easy, too easy.
Yeah, it's like so easy. Yeah, and then boxing's kind of like laggy.
That's fair.
But like golf, I love golf, and tennis I think is fun.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like golf is the hardest one besides maybe boxing.
Yeah,
boxing's pretty hard.
No, it's the best is the running a marathon on Wii Sports Resort.
Sports Resort. Oh.
You know what I loved about Wii Sports though was like the Wii Fit stuff where you'd test your fitness and you do like the chip ins and the frickin' hit the targets, and based on how well you did, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you look like you're 21."
Yeah,
that had no basis in like anything. Because I sat from my couch and went like this and got a chip in. And like I remember the whole marketing for the Wii was like you could play sports and get active. Like I love Wii Sports, man.
Yeah, Wii Sports.
And then everyone started breaking like their TVs and windows because they wouldn't put the straps on.
they go to swing in baseball and they'll go right through their TV.
You'd get in a heated tennis game and just throw it. I remember I used to because I'd always have the strap on, I used to like throw it and it'd like just go down. And one time I didn't have the strap on. I always had the strap on. I just whipped it. I was like, oh man.
How mad was your mom?
Oh, I don't know. This was like a long time ago, but it didn't break. This is when we had carpet in the basement. So
there you go.
We were set, yeah. Okay. On to gaming again. Rock Band is super underrated.
Actually, I just watched I watched a Watch Mojo list on this earlier. And it was top 10 laziest sequels.
And Rock Band sequel was one of them?
Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Everyone other than the original Guitar Hero was on the list. It was literally all Rock Bands and Guitar Hero other than the original.
Here's the thing is, they're just new songs. They're just games with new songs.
Yeah, but they changed nothing. They don't have game modes. They don't have anything.
No, it's just new songs.
Yeah.
But the reason I say Rock Band is sick is because it's so much fun. Like, me and my friends.
Yeah, it's fun playing with your friends. Getting a few.
Well, by yourself, it's kind of boring. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Guitar Hero by yourself was kind of fun. Like, I'd sit there and try and run through the fire and the flames all day.
Yeah, I played a lot of Guitar Hero 3.
Oh, yeah. You get all the stickers for your guitars.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, okay, yeah. Me and my friend, like my friend, got Rock Band, and every time we go over, we play. I'm on drums, he's on lead guitar. Someone sings, and we put the singing to easy so that we don't like mess up because it's so hard. The singing is so hard.
Yeah. So Breakout Content Creator of the Year was announced at the Streamies, which Zach brought up earlier, and Charlie D'Amelio won it.
Whoa.
Oh, true.
What about Flight? Flight should have won.
Well,
Flight's not really a breakout contest.
Dream.
He broke out this year. He had a great.
I think everyone wanted Dream to win because Dream was nominated.
Okay. I could have told you. Charlie D'Amelio was going to win. She got like 105 million followers in a year.
Yeah,
it's something crazy.
Yeah. So, okay, you can go to your next take, Zach.
Another gaming one. Mario Party franchise over the Mario Kart franchise.
Not a friggin' chance.
No.
To be honest, I have played every Mario Kart. I think from 1 to 7, or every Mario Party from 1 to 7, and then I stopped playing because the new ones suck.
The newest Mario Kart is one of the best Mario Karts.
No, Mario Parties.
Oh, Mario Party. No. Yeah. The Wii U one, the Bowser Party, is really good. All the Mario Parties are really good, and at least they change up. Mario Kart has been the same thing.
Mario Kart
use 90% of the same maps. They just recycle maps from old Mario Karts.
The best.
Nothing has changed besides Double Dash, and that's why everyone still says Double Dash.
Double Dash is the best.
Kart. Yeah, Double Dash and the new Mario Kart are the best ones.
I still stick with Double Dash. Double Dash. I wish I could see my time played on Double Dash on the GameCube because I spent like 10 hours a day playing that game.
Okay, but if you look at least Mario Party changes once in a while. At least they try and do something different. Mario Kart has been the same thing every time it comes out.
Roy, what do you think?
I've played like one Mario Party, so I would have to go with.
I thought that was going to be like a universal one. Everyone plays Mario. I think Mario Party is like Mario Kart ruins friendships. Mario Party is like, okay, it's something fun to play with everyone. I think the Bowser Party on Wii U is actually lit, though. You said you didn't like it?
No.
I think it's fun.
Okay. I didn't like anything about the Wii U either.
Oh, well, it's just the Wii, but a little different.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have just been their next console. It should have just been like a Wii upgrade.
Yeah.
Like kind of like an Xbox One X thing.
Yeah.
But okay. On to sports. If Saquon comes back healthy, the Giants could be pretty good next year.
No.
They're playing pretty good right now without Saquon. If Saquon comes back and he's a beast, come on, they could be pretty good. Their division sucks.
The division sucks because Dak is out.
Yeah.
Well, Dallas isn't great with him anyways.
They weren't doing that before.
Dallas was going to win that division without.
Yeah, without him getting injured, they would have won. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not saying that they're that much better than the Giants. Daniel Jones is still with them. He's doing pretty well this season. Mm-hmm. No Saquon. Saquon's one of the best running backs in the league when he's 100% healthy. I could see them. They'll win their division next year. If Saquon comes back like that. I think they'll beat Dallas for the division. I don't think they'll do much more than that, though.
Yeah, there still won't be like a good team.
No, they'll be first rounded.
They win. No, they win one playoff game. One playoff game.
No,
they knock out the
Bills.
They won't play the Bills.
Yeah, because
I was just kidding.
Yeah.
No, you got to think the teams in the NFC, like they got Green. You got Green Bay. You got New Orleans. You got Green Bay, New Orleans, Seattle. San Fran's been shit this year.
They could beat Seattle.
They did beat Seattle.
Exactly.
Carolina with CMC, a healthy CMC. Atlanta, half the year, dependent. Yeah, they'll get first rounded by someone like Green Bay.
At least they're a playoff team.
Yeah, I can agree.
Who would they
that.
play? They'd play the second seed, right?
Yeah, so I see this. I see the Saints taking the season, or the division. Or sorry,
yeah, they'd get first rounded.
Yeah, but they'll make it.
On to my next take. Josh Allen is a superstar.
Yes, Josh Allen is a top 5 quarterback in the league this season. I don't even think that's a joke to say anymore.
I don't know about top 5.
Like he's a top 5 quarterback in the league right now.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Brady.
Patrick Mahomes. Is not a top 5 quarterback this year.
Yeah, Tom's not.
His team's winning. It
doesn't matter.
He's the ultimate winner. He wins a Super Bowl. You're gonna say he's still not a top quarterback?
Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Rodgers, Allen, probably Breeze, but Breeze has been injured.
Yeah,
you're throwing Lamar Jackson under the bus.
He's not this season.
Last year you said he was the best quarterback.
He was the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, he's been awful this year.
Yeah, but isn't his team pretty bad?
No, they're like the exact same team.
Like they have probably the best defense, one of the best defenses in the league.
So yeah, but he doesn't play with the defense.
No, but the offense, it's Lamar's fault. The offense is doing bad. Yeah. Like he's not.
The Ravens have 2 plays: run the ball with Lamar, or Lamar gets sacked.
Okay, how's that his fault? That's the offensive scheme's fault.
No, it's because Lamar can't throw.
He can throw. He was accurate last year.
Not really.
That was his big improvement last year, was that he was accurate.
His big improvement. So all NBC Sports ranks the top QBs this year. The top 5 are ranked as followed. I got everyone on the list: Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen. Oh, I didn't get everyone. Number 5 is Ryan Tannehill. Brady was at 6. And Breeze at 7. So I missed Tannehill. And then you got Big Ben at 8. Which Big Ben could be an argument for a top 5 QB at 10-1, sorry.
Yeah, but it's mostly the defenses.
Yeah, and I mean, he has 3 of the best receivers in the league, in Claypool, Juju, and Johnson. So, I mean, Brady, the Bucs should never lose a game. With Goodwin, Evans, Fournette, Antonio Brown, Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, they should never lose a game. They should put 200 points up.
Who are you taking, Dak or Josh Allen? Healthy Dak.
Josh Allen.
Dak's pretty good.
Josh Allen.
Dak runs that Cowboys team.
And Allen runs the Bills.
Yeah, but the Bills are a lot better than the Cowboys.
I mean, they got a pretty good team.
The Cowboys?
Amari Cooper.
I mean, look how they're doing without Dak.
They got great receivers
and one of the best running backs in the league.
Yeah, except for
historic offensive numbers when Dak's there. Terrible when he's not there.
I mean, career stats, I think Dak might have a little better. Dak was selected in the 4th round.
Mm-hmm. I feel bad for the guy.
Oh, I feel bad for him getting injured, yeah.
Hopefully he comes back perfect and they give him his money.
I don't think he doesn't deserve what he wants.
No, he's asking for too much.
He was asking
how much were they giving Tony Romo? Come on.
I mean, Romo was the face of that franchise for years.
He was bad.
I don't think Tony Romo was a bad quarterback.
He wasn't good. Would you take Tony Romo or Dak?
Like, in their primes?
Well, Dak's young, but from what we've seen from him, his prime could be pretty... Again, I don't know anything about football, but...
I would probably take Dak only because Dak runs. Yeah, and that's because I personally like running quarterbacks, but I don't know if that's the same overall feel. Who would you take, Roy?
Dak.
Yeah.
I think.
So give him his money.
I don't know.
He's not worth his money. He wanted like Mahomes level money.
And give him less than Mahomes, but give him his money.
He doesn't want less than Mahomes.
Because the thing was too, the Cowboys were not great last year.
Yeah, that's my thing. How much?
If he's winning Super Bowls like Mahomes, then get Mahomes money, but
get Dak a good coach like the Walrus over at Kansas City, but I don't know.
Dak wants $45 million a year.
Give it to him.
Give him 20.
He already turned down a $175 million 5-year deal. He wants a 4-year deal at the same price. So.
Well.
What's Mahomes? $500 million for what?
$500 million for 10 years. If Dak had accepted his contract offer,
that's $50 million a year.
If Dak had accepted his contract offer, he would have been the highest paid player. He would have been tied with Mahomes for the highest paid player in the NFL.
Isn't a lot of Mahomes isn't a lot of it like incentive based too? Like it's not all guaranteed.
Probably.
Also, couldn't he have made more if he didn't sign for 10 years?
I think it was a contract extension, I believe, because he is guaranteed. His contract features $141.428 million guaranteed over the next 12 years.
That's a lot less than they were making it seem like.
He was guaranteed $63 million at signing, and then given a $63 million contract signing bonus on the same day. And he will receive, and for the next 3 years, he will also receive a signing bonus. Which is nuts.
So really, it's like $300 million guaranteed out of the 500.
Yeah.
That's
so
it's $200 million on the table. Hopefully, he stays healthy.
Years ago, on the same day, Brett Favre got a 10-year deal at the contract cap, and it was only $60 million.
Jeez. That's
19
crazy.
years later, when the cap is $200 million, he got the cap.
It's a lot of money. Anyways, we're way past my hot or cold thing, but yeah, it's over now.
Roy, is there anything you want to talk about on the podcast today?
No.
No?
Not
I got a question for
particularly.
you guys.
What was your question?
If you could have any 3 to 5 people on the podcast as a guest, I know we haven't had guests, but if we were,
That's gonna be a 2021 thing. We're gonna get guests.
who would your ideal guest be? Oh, ideal 3 to 5 people.
Are we having it at once or each individually?
Individual ones, yeah.
5 random
5
like
out once
from like different worlds all at once.
So my first one, we can go one at a time if you want. My first one would be Tim the Tapman. It's not realistic, but that would be who I want.
No, yeah, it's anyone in the world.
Yeah.
Want people that pull views. So I'd go Mr. Beast.
That was my number 2.
That's guaranteed.
Views for sure.
My number 1, mine would be. See, you guys are going for like in terms of the podcast. I'm going for people I want to meet. So my number 1 would be Adam Sandler.
Yes.
Yeah,
I want to meet Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler would be sick.
Roy, you can go with your next one. I'm looking something up.
I'd want Kyle Lowry on, but I just want to work the whole time.
I'll take what Zach said. Andy Samberg for sure.
Yeah, I said Adam Sandler, but I almost said Andy Samberg by accident. My next one, I was gonna go with sports one too because we also do sports, and I was gonna say LeBron James because that would be huge. He'd never do it.
Yeah, LeBron would be.
He doesn't go on anyone else's things, but yeah, and LeBron would be sick to talk to.
I'm gonna put my number 3 at a very controversial one, and it's just because I just saw her. I want Trisha Paytas.
I just want to have Paytas.
That's what I thought it was.
I
just want to have a conversation